Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite lactonic fragrances that are in my collection. Lactonic fragrances are milky fragrances. They all have a milky facet. Now, some of these fragrances don't actually have a milk note. The majority of them do, but the ones that don't have a milk note definitely have a milky, creamy facet due to some of the notes and how they're composed. So if you want to know about some creamy, milky, lactonic fragrances, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content, leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, you guys, so jumping right in, we're going to start with the first lactonic fragrance in my collection. This one is actually nutty and lactonic. It has a note of almond milk, and this is by Kilian, and this is Rolling in Love. You guys, this fragrance took me on a journey. I'm obsessed with it right now, right? And even when I got it, obviously, I loved it. That's why I purchased it. But initially, when I smelled this fragrance, I could not deal with it because it was so milky. And at that time, I was not into milky, creamy, lactonic, nothing. I was a floral girl, a floral and fruity fragrance girl through and through. But as I started to get deeper into my fragrance journey and I started to smell so many fragrances and I was starting to get a little bored with the fruity florals, in comes the milky and lactonic. And when I tell you, Kilian's Rolling in Love is everything. Like I said, it's nutty, it's floral. This lasts forever on the skin. This is a compliment getter. I only have this little bit, this little bit right here. Y'all, this fragrance is almost done and I'm definitely gonna get a refill because I love wearing this fragrance, especially this time of the year. So in Rolling in Love, it opens up with almond milk. There's ambrette, there's iris, freesia, heliotrope, raspberry, hedione, and peony. And in the base, we have tuberose, vanilla, tonka, musk, caramel, and lactones. You guys, this fragrance has a lot of notes. There's a lot going on with it, but basically it smells like a powdery, white, floral, milky, creamy scent. The milky note in here is very, very prominent. You smell it through and through. I love this fragrance. So Kilian's Rolling in Love. Next up, we have a fragrance that I think broke the internet. This fragrance was released in 2021. I was gifted this bottle, and when I tell you, it was a love and obsession. I cannot live without you ever at first sniff. This is by Liqueurs Imaginaires, and this is Blanche Bête, none other than the Blanche Bête. And as y'all can see, I have a backup bottle just so y'all know, because this is a fragrance that I always need in my collection. First of all, you can wear it all year long. I wear this fragrance in the winter, spring, summer, and fall. This has a cult following. You either really, really love Blanche Bête or you just cannot stand it. I know so many girls who tried with this fragrance, but they just can't do it. But for me, guys, this smells like the biggest, coziest, warmest hug. It is so amazing. On its own, it is beautiful, amazing. She is everything. But layering with this fragrance, adding a little milky, creamy, lactonic vibe to a fruity fragrance, a floral fragrance, or gourmand fragrance, it is just immaculate. I love this fragrance. It is a powerhouse. It lasts forever on my skin. It gets compliments. It is just one of those fragrances that I feel like if you're into milky lactonic fragrances, you definitely need this one in your collection because it is so versatile. So in Blanche Bête, it opens up with milk and ambrette. Then we have tuberose, jasmine, incense. And in the base, we have vanilla, musk, tonka, and cacao. It is very milky and it is literally the epitome of lactonic. Okay, I feel like it leads the pack with lactonic fragrances. It's so versatile and it's one that I always want in my collection. If it's available, you can save 30% on soavantgarde.com using my discount code Aisha30. Blanche Bête by Liqueurs Imaginaires. Next up by Replica, we have Coffee Break. So this is your spicy lavender coffee milky scent. So the milk note in this fragrance guys, it doesn't make it very lactonic smelling. You definitely smell something creamy in the dry down of this fragrance, but it's not overly lactonic. You definitely smell the coffee, the spices, and the lavender. The milky note is just there to balance everything out and to anchor all of the spices and the lavender and everything else that it has going on with this fragrance. This fragrance is very unique to my nose, but it's still an easy wear. It's perfect for the fall, cooler weather. You can even wear this in the spring and summer if you're into coffee and lactonic scents that much. Then this is one that you can wear because it's not a thick, heavy, cloying kind of scent. It's very light and airy. And as far as the performance on my skin, it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. I'm getting about 4 to 5 hours on my skin. It's not like a beast mode fragrance or anything like that. This is the kind of fragrance that you can just reach for on a day-to-day kind of basis. If you're into coffee, spicy, milky, lavender kind of fragrances, it's an easy wear. I don't see this being as an offensive kind of scent. It smells really, really pretty. So it opens up with pepper, orange blossom, and patchouli. There's also lavender, coffee, milk, tonka bean, benzoin, cypriol, and in the base we have vanilla, cedar, and vetiver. It is a really nice fragrance. I feel like it's unisex, but it's unisex leaning more feminine, but it's definitely not like a frou-frou la-la girly kind of scent, but it's perfect for the fall and also transitioning from the summer to the fall. So Replica's Coffee Break. So if you're not new here, you already know how much I love, borderline obsessed with Victoria's Secret pajamas. Every season, I like to rack up and get a few different styles of pajamas because I like to look cute in the house, okay? So my Victoria's Secret pajamas are definitely always on my to buy every season list. So I went into Victoria's Secret to pick up some pajamas for the season, and they had this display of bare suede vanilla all over. Literally, it was on every table. So I said, you know what? Let me smell this, because the last time they came out with the bare, I want to say it was bare vanilla, the initial bare vanilla that they released a couple of years ago. I smelled it and it was okay. I bought the body spray because I use that to spray on the sheets and the pillows. And then they came out with like a bare rose. I smelled that as well and it was okay. It wasn't bad, but it was nothing that I wanted to purchase. So I reluctantly smelled the bare suede vanilla, and when I tell y'all, I literally almost flipped in Victoria's Secret. You guys, this fragrance took me by surprise. It is so dang beautiful, and I got this at 25% off. They were having some kind of a sale, so I picked it up at 25% off. My only regret about this fragrance is not getting the larger size. Now, you guys know I love to promote getting smaller bottles because I have a large collection, so I don't really need large bottles of fragrances. But this one is one that I feel like I am going to beat up. I should have gotten the bigger bottle, especially at 25% off, but it is what it is. Once I run through this, because I'm definitely going to run through this, I'm sure they're going to have another sale. Let me tell y'all the notes of this fragrance. This opens up with saffron. If you're no stranger here, you know how much I love saffron in my fragrances. Then there's sandalwood in the mid, and in the base we have vanilla, milk, and suede. Come on, Victoria's Secret. Y'all better show the girls how to do a milky, creamy vanilla fragrance. Y'all, this is so damn good. Trust me when I tell you, if you're by Victoria's Secret, oh my goodness, y'all have to smell this. It is one of the most beautiful vanilla fragrances I've smelled all year. It is cozy, it's comforting, it's a little spicy, it doesn't smell generic, it doesn't smell too sweet, it doesn't smell like synthetic, because some vanilla fragrances can smell synthetic. I want to say the original Bare, that vanilla note had, I don't know what it was with that fragrance, but there was something with that vanilla that just smelled synthetic, because I also smelled it. The day that I smelled this, I was like, you know what, let me revisit the original Bare and see if my feelings change, and it hasn't. This one right here, guys, Bare Suede Vanilla, you need this. If you are a vanilla girl, you need this. Trust me when I tell you, oh my goodness, y'all, it's creamy, it's spicy, it's smooth, it is everything. There's nothing masculine, unisex, anything about this fragrance. It is a feminine scent, okay? It is a feminine frou-frou la-la scent. However, it definitely has some depth. It definitely has some oomph. And it has the nerve to last on the skin. Y'all, I love this so much. Trust me when I tell you, go into Victoria's Secret, smell this fragrance, and thank me later because you are going to buy it. Bare Suede Vanilla by Victoria's Secret. Next up, we have one of the most beautiful, sophisticated fragrances I've ever smelled. This is by Born to Stand Out, and this is Dirty Rice. You guys, when I say sophisticated, this fragrance could be worn to a wedding. A bride could wear this fragrance. If you're going to a super fancy ball, you can wear this fragrance. This fragrance is so classy, so sophisticated, so beautiful. It's milky and it definitely has this comforting quality to it, but it also smells like I'm stepping out. It smells like it's date night. It smells like it is a special occasion. It's a birthday dinner. It's a celebration. That is how gorgeous this fragrance smells. So this fragrance opens up with almond and bergamot. Then we have basmati rice, milk, and peony. And in the base, we have sandalwood, musk, cedar, and vetiver. Y'all, this is so gorgeous. Do not let this name fool you. I know dirty rice sounds kind of strange or whatever, but it is such a beautiful, classy fragrance. And the way these notes are composed, it is just genius. It is so pretty. This fragrance lasts forever on the skin. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Born to Stand Out fragrances, but these fragrances have amazing performance on my skin. They are like borderline beast mode. I'm not going to say they're beast mode, but they definitely are up there. I don't have any issues with performance with these fragrances. This one has a milky, creamy, slightly spicy. There's something to my nose that's very bright and sparkling in the opening. You smell the nuttiness of the almonds, but I feel like that bergamot is doing what it needs to do. It is so gorgeous, you guys. I'm telling you, it's classy, it's sophisticated, it's beautiful. You can save 10% if it's in stock on soavantgarde.com using my discount code Aisha10. Next up by Thameen London, we have Bravi. So this fragrance, you guys, citrus, honey, spicy, milky, and creamy. Y'all, this fragrance is so gorgeous. It is definitely a different fragrance, okay? It's unique. I don't feel like it's for everybody. I don't think everybody's gonna understand this fragrance. But when I tell you, if you give it a chance, this fragrance is so beautiful. If you're into honey, now hear me out, because if you guys are no stranger here, you know when it comes to honey, me and honey don't get along that well. But when you talk about milk and honey, the pairing of cozy milk and honey is just so beautiful. And then you have the saffron, you have the ginger, you have a bright citrus opening. It is so damn pretty. I feel like this is a unisex scent. It's not masculine in my opinion, but it's also not a frou-frou la-la girly kind of fragrance. This to me is an alpha female fragrance. It is a boss chick fragrance. It's a boss chick that wants to smell different and unique, okay? And when I tell you the honey is doing what it needs to do, it is the sweet honey. Imagine like a warm milk. Oh my goodness. Imagine a warm milk with sweet honey. So that honey is just melted into the milk. It is so gorgeous, you guys. If it's in stock, you can save 30% on soavantgarde.com using my discount code Aisha30, Bravi by Thameen. Okay, so speaking of warm milk and honey, this next fragrance is the epitome of comfy and cozy. So my gorgeous friend here on YouTube, Paulina, had a bright idea to come up with a fragrance that featured croissant, milk, marshmallows, sugar, just everything cozy, everything comforting, and everything good. Lost in a Dream by Navitus. This is the fragrance done in collaboration with Paulina Shar. You guys, this fragrance is one of my most comforting bedtime, fall time, winter time scents. As you can see from the bottle, y'all, this fragrance gets love. It is beat up. I don't know why it just stripped like that, but as you can see, it is well loved. I wish you can actually, I can see the juice, but you guys can't see it. But this is well loved. When it comes to the fall and winter, just imagine a snowy day and you're wearing a really big, thick sweater. This fragrance right here underneath your sweater, warming up with your body, is phenomenal. This fragrance going to bed is phenomenal. The fact that she even came up with something so cozy, so comforting. I mean, Paulina, like I already told you, This fragrance right here was a love at first sniff. So in Lost in a Dream, we have milk, cinnamon, bergamot, and orange. And then we have marshmallow and croissant. We have amberwood, almond, orchid, fig, coffee, and jasmine. And in the base, we have Madagascar vanilla, musk, sandalwood, oak, and tonka. I'm telling you guys, if you live someplace where it gets super cold and you're looking for a fragrance to just comfort you whenever you take a shower and you put on your nice pajamas and you're under the covers just cuddling, this fragrance right here is literally perfection. Lost in a Dream by Navitus. Okay, you guys, so this next fragrance is a gourmand lover's dream. It features coconut milk, caramel, tonka, amber, vanilla. It's warm, it's cozy, it's toasty, it's sophisticated. This is by Morph and this is Disumano. You guys, please, if you can, you need to get your nose on this fragrance. Trust me when I tell you, this is not anything viral. It's not anything that's breaking the internet because it's not out there like that. This fragrance is delicious. It is mouth-wateringly good. It's not overly sweet, but it is just so yummy, but yet so sophisticated. This is a fragrance that you can wear in the fall and winter. You can definitely wear it on those cold days or cold nights when you just want to feel comforted, but you can dress this fragrance up. You can wear this fragrance to an event. You definitely smell the coconut in this fragrance. It smells like coconut shavings, and then they squeezed out the shavings of the coconut to get the coconut milk. You guys, it is so damn good. The caramel in this fragrance, the tonka, the amber, the vanilla, it's sweet. It is so damn good. Did I tell you the notes? Let me tell you the notes of this fragrance. So it opens up with the coconut milk and mandarin orange. And then we have caramel, white flowers, and jasmine. And in the base, let me tell y'all about this sexy base. We have vanilla, tonka, amber, precious woods, and musk. It is musky, it's creamy, it has a little just slight powdery nature to it. It's creamy, it's milky, it's sweet, it's gourmand. It is everything. If you can, please get your nose on this, get a sample. You can save 30% on the So Avant-Garde website with my discount code Aisha30. Trust me when I tell you, when it comes to more fragrances, I want to say this one is my favorite. Tonka Tonic is really beautiful as well, but honestly guys, it's the caramel and the vanilla and the coconut milk in this one for me. It is so damn good. Like I said, it's comforting, it's cozy, but it's still very classy and sophisticated, and you can dress this up and wear this on a special occasion, and I love it. Disumano by Morph. So last but not least, by Kayali, we have Milky Musk Oud number 30 from the Oudgasm collection. You guys, if you're not familiar with the Oudgasm collection, please try to familiarize yourself with it, because the fragrances in this line are so top tier. They're so high end and so sophisticated. I love all of my Kayali fragrances, but there's just something more elevated about the Oudgasm line. Now this one doesn't have a milky note per se, but it has strawberry cream in it. So you're getting that fruity, strawberry, milky kind of scent from the strawberry cream, along with the woody notes. But this is really a musky fragrance, but it definitely has that creamy, strawberry, fruity vibe. It is so gorgeous. Like, I would never think to mix strawberry cream with incense and white musk and oud. Like, it is so gorgeous. But to me, it doesn't smell masculine. This smells feminine in my opinion. If you guys don't know, I have all the fragrances from the Oudgasm line, and my least favorites, the ones that I do not wear, are tobacco oud, because that one to me is very masculine, and also the cafe oud, another one that's very masculine. I have the rose oud, and I've layered it with one of the other Kayali fragrances in the past, but it's not one that I reach for often. But the vanilla oud, the chocolate oud, and now the milky musk oud, everything, guys. I'm trying to tell y'all, they are so damn good. So if you can, try this one out, the Oudgasm Milky Musk Oud number 30 by Kayali. All right guys, we made it to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know, what are some of your favorite milky lactonic fragrances? Do you even like fragrances like that? And let me know what I need to add to my collection. Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember guys, to stay safe, Be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.